What's different about a bye week?
Really, just you get a lot more time to just lay back and relax rather than during each week you have to prepare for a game, so you have to watch a lot more film and stuff like that. But this week we're just able to really just practice and get some time off to just get off your feet, go home, relax.
Coaches not as many coaches are out there. Is John Neal here, or is he out on the road?
Coach Neal, he's recruiting right now, but I mean we have a lot of defensive assistants that know exactly what they're doing too. So it's kind of like it's almost the same thing. They're really just using exactly what our position coaches would be doing.
You miss Coach Neal, or are you glad he's gone for a week?
I mean, of course I miss him. And sometimes, Coach Neal, he's a character, especially at practice. And I mean, it's always bad not hearing his voice at practice, but I mean, we'll see him in a couple of days.
Right. What are you doing this weekend? Are you going away, or are you staying here?
No, I'm actually just gonna stay out here. I don't really have anything to do. It's only we only have 3 days off, so probably just hang out, watch some football over the weekend, and then just get ready for practice on Monday.
Nice to be able to sit on a Saturday and actually watch some games.
Yeah, exactly. Like usually when we have games, we're usually at the hotel, then we go straight to the field, and by the time the game's over, it's already 8 or 9. So usually this will be different, especially watching a lot of games and knowing that you will be playing. So it's something different.
Do you guys get to watch games like if you have a night game when you're sitting at the hotel waiting to go to the stadium? Do you guys sit around and watch games?
Yeah, we watch some games, but I mean you're not gonna be able to watch the entire game. But you watch a lot of clips, and you have a lot of time to just sit down and relax, but not as much as usual.
Have you seen any of Cal yet? Do you watch any of their games?
Yeah, I mean I watched them on film. I haven't watched any of their games on TV, but I watch them on film. They like to pass a lot. They spread the ball out a lot. They have a new quarterback.
Yeah, he's leading the nation in passing. He's a true freshman.
Yeah.
You looking forward to, it's a week and a half away, looking forward to facing a team like that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's going to give our secondary a lot of opportunities to make plays. I mean, he showed that he can complete passes, so I'm sure it's going to be a challenge for him coming into Austin and then playing against a defense that I think we have. So I'm sure it's going to be something I think good for both of us.
How would you say how you play
personally? I think I played pretty good. Honestly, when I get an opportunity to make a play, I've had the opportunity to. But I mean, for the most part, I just make sure I'm playing fundamental football and just making sure I'm at the right place. Because when the ball comes my way, I just want to make sure I'm ready.
Have you noticed a difference in yourself having hype this year, which you didn't really? The first 2 years, people maybe nationally didn't really know who you are, and now you're a guy that they focus on in the broadcast. You're a guy that, obviously, I'm sure was doing interviews with ESPN before the game and stuff like that. Have you noticed a difference in yourself since kind of all that hype has hit?
Not really. I mean, it's great knowing that a lot of people know about me now. I mean, especially for what I've done on the field. So I feel like that's an honor, but at the same time, I feel I'm like the same. I'm the same person. Really, I don't really take it as anything different because I really haven't done anything yet. I'm still at the same spot as I was 2 years ago. So really, it just makes me really just want to work harder. Because I mean, who doesn't want to hear their name called and stuff like that? So I mean, it just really motivates you every day to work harder because you know that everybody in the country is really fighting to be the best, just like you are.
Yeah, your guys' defense flies under the radar. It's flown under the radar for 4 or 5 years now. Do you guys, I mean, not animosity, but when you hear people talking about Oregon and they talk about the offense, is there any sort of like being a little upset they're not talking about the defense? I mean, you guys totally shut down Tennessee, basically held them to 7 points. Same thing, Virginia and Nichols.
I mean, I don't really care what other people say. I mean, of course, the offense is going to get a lot of glory because it's offense. I mean, football is usually an offensive game. That's what people want to see. They want to see people score. So, I mean, the defense is going to look overshadowed, but at the same time, I think people are starting to realize that we're not just an offensive team, that we have an offense and defense that is capable of winning games for us. So I think it's going to be a lot different in the coming seasons, and I mean, especially this season, I think our defense can be something special. Do
you see yourselves as an extremely important part of what the offense does? I think, watching just the Eagles game last week, and San Diego was able to stay on the field for like 8 minutes at a time. It really affected how Chip's offense was able to work. How do you see your defense's role in what the offense does?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what people sometimes don't understand is that when you run an offense like we do, the defense has to be well-conditioned, and you have to have depth, and you have to have players that can make plays, because you're going to be on the field more than, at the end of the season, probably double the amount as any other team probably in the country. So you just have to think about that and just how you can get your conditioning and how you can improve your game so that the starters are just as capable. I mean, the backups are just as capable as the starters. So then if you need any time to go off the field, you have somebody that is capable of making plays and they won't skip a beat.
Thanks, Ifo, man.